Today is April 16th, 2016. I am coming here today from my home. This is crazy. I started this YouTube channel 15 years ago when I started doing comedy, stand-up comedy. So for those of you who joined from there, welcome back. It's been a while. I had started this because I wanted, hopefully this lighting is good. I don't know. Not me trying to be in the YouTube world, child. When I started this channel, it was to, post comedy and different things. And over the years, things have changed. I still do comedy. But now I'm back in New Jersey, living life. And all right, let me cut right to it. So 2 months ago today, right here on this very couch, all right, see the things, my wonderful couch, I had a stroke. So I can say that I am a stroke survivor as of February 16th. So I was sitting here on my couch. It was President's Day, and then all of a sudden I started getting this really intense headache, and I didn't think anything of it, but then after a while I was thinking, okay, this isn't normal. I should do something. Let me rephrase that. I believe God was telling me, you need to get up and go. So I did. I got up because I had taken some Tylenol, and then I started feeling really dizzy, and I knew that was not usual. Thankfully, there is an urgent care that is right by my apartment, and I decided to drive over there. I remember when I grabbed my keys, because I was so dizzy and I knew I wasn't feeling right, I said, God, if you could just help me get my car, drive myself across the street, I'll be okay. Because I just knew something was off. Not thinking it was something as big as a stroke. I thought maybe I have COVID or the flu, but just, So then I get over to the urgent care. They're assessing me, asking the questions. My headache is getting worse, and then I started getting sick, like throwing up. And I knew something was wrong, and then I had the worst pain I ever felt. It just was like a burst of pain that shot through the side of my right side of my head and my temple. And everything from there kind of went blank. I don't want this video to be too long, but I remember them saying to me, do you want us to call an ambulance, or do you want to go home? Again, something in me, but it was God. I knew not to go home. I said, please call an ambulance. Mind you, I can barely keep my eyes open. I'm in so much pain. EMT came, and I remember calling my mom. I had her on speakerphone just to let her know, like, I'm going to an emergency room. And I remember them talking with her to get, to give her directions on how to get to the hospital I was going to. Long story short, I lost all memory from there. I was admitted, and when I woke up the next day, I was in the hospital. Had my IVs, you can't see it, but I have all these little scars from all the different IV tracks. And I ended up spending 19 days in the hospital, guys, because I had a stroke. And I had to do all the things. The stroke was caused by an arterial, I can't pronounce it correctly, a dissection. So one of my arteries was compromised. They don't know specifically what kind of head movement I did, but the idea immediately was that it was done during one of my fitness activities. We'll get into that maybe if you guys want to know. I started taking pole classes. As a matter of fact, I have one right here in my home. Look at my girl there. Ooh, so much fun. I highly recommend it. So I had an artery split, and that caused the blockage, which then created the pole. I mean the stroke, not the pole. So I'm very fortunate, as you all can see. I'm blessed because I'm talking to you. I didn't have a lot of maybe common outcomes that can take place due to a stroke. So I didn't become paralyzed. I do still have tingling and numbness in my left arm as I'm speaking to you now. I'm still dealing with that. I have vestibular issues, so my balance was thrown off. Like I said, initially I couldn't walk. I couldn't even stand up on my own without losing my balance. Eyesight, my sight has been really affected, so I still need to go see a neuro-ophthalmologist. But I'm seeing neurologists, and then I see physical therapists still now that I'm back home. The hardest part for me has been just first. I mean, when I first got discharged, I was with my mom, and then I had to eventually come back home. But the first part has been just learning how to trust my body again. Learning to trust my body, and I'm a very emotional person now these days, but then also just trusting the process, because I'm not 100% back, but I'm working on getting towards that. I'm gonna put in some videos because I've been slowly trying to get back into activity, so walking. I've been back at the gym, but on the treadmill. My goal is that I do want to eventually, as crazy as it sounds, I want to get back to where I was in my pole fitness, because I really loved it, and it was really making me just feel good about myself on so many different levels. I mean, we could talk about that. Pole fitness does a lot for the mind and the body. As I'm getting older, it's really helped me in my confidence, and just, you know, I'm a lady of a certain age, I guess you could say. So I'm starting this blog, and I'm gonna keep posting, but more so to encourage myself, because I made it. I'm officially a pole survivor, 2 months in. I'm getting stronger. I am getting back to where I was, but we still got some challenges. I have gained some weight, which I really don't like. So, but I'm also trying to be kind to my body, and also be kind to the process and give myself grace. So, I'll keep you all posted. And the main reason why I'm doing this is also to, you know, spread awareness. Strokes are not always what we think. I know everyone that I met in the hospital, doctors and nurses, which they were all so amazing, the first thing people would say is, "Oh my God, you're so young," because they're looking at me and they don't think, "Oh, you would have a stroke." But I'm here to tell you, a stroke's gonna happen. But know the signs. They say act fast. So if you see face drooping, which I did initially, you can't see it as much now, but I had a lot of, when I woke up, a lot of this was looking like that. Arm tingling sensations, speech slurring. I did have that because I wasn't comprehending anything. And then they say, you know, time is of the essence, so move fast. So if I can spread awareness, and then also if I can give encouragement, because I found a lot of encouragement from different content creators who talked about their journey after a stroke, and it meant a lot to me and it helped me out a lot. So anyway, this video was long enough. I will try to keep I'm gonna keep you all posted, and if you'd like to come on this journey with me, I'm gonna post more videos incorporating my fitness. And I don't know, just something to encourage us all. And I am gonna get back on stage, and I've been doing that, but I haven't really posted that. But why not? We all need a little laughter right now, don't we? Child. Anyway, all right. Thank you. And if you want to leave any comments, please do. That's it.